Hello, friends, and welcome to Tabletop tonight. My name is Ruel Gavula. I'm joined by my friend Lexy.
Hello.
Lexy, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, and welcome everybody. This is Lexy's first time on the show. She is a longtime friend. She's a local gaming friend of mine, and if you don't know, I actually wrote an article about you a couple of years ago. So in Discord, I dropped the link to the article there. You can look it up. Just look under Geek and Sundry, find my name. You'll find all the articles I wrote there, and I think they transported them over the Nerdist, but you can find the articles there. You'll see Lexy and her incredible journey into solo board gaming. Obviously, we're not going to be playing the solo game tonight. We're playing together. We're playing Libertalia, Winds of Galecrest, and I want to welcome everyone here. A lot of people in chat. Thank you for joining us tonight. I see Bing, Daryl B. Gaiman, GB Glazer, Spandex 3000, Variant Hex. Welcome, everybody. Lexy, this is your first time live streaming the game.
It is.
All right.
My goodness.
There's no pressure. It's no pressure. Good luck.
Good luck.
It's all good because I'm usually the one that loses these games because that's just the way it is. So no pressure again. We're just gonna hang out, and I want to share. Again, friends, thank you so much for joining us. We have a first-time chatter here. I gotta throw this comment up here. Fumbling for Daniel says, "Hey there, I came after Lexy shared your Twitch earlier. Thank you for that, Fumbling for Daniel. Daniel, very, very, very much appreciated. We just okay, been through, okay. I'm catching up on chat here. I have no idea what we're up to here. I think I missed part of the conversation, but that's all good. T-Viv-D is in the house. Hi, T-Viv-D. Yeah, I did a stream earlier today. I played Sagrada, solo game, and I was terrible at it. We have I don't know if you know, Lexy, but in our Discord channel, we do solo challenges. So our friends James and Legends in chat, they run this every 2 weeks. They pick one game, and then all of us in Discord play it solo. And then we just post our scores and pictures and stuff. And it's really cool. You need to hop on over to our Discord.
I want to do that.
Yeah,
and do that.
So we Sagrada right now, and I didn't beat the AI, so I lost. But have you played Sagrada before?
I have multiplayer, not solo.
Not solo. Solo's tough.
Is it?
Like solo's brutal. So basically, it's the same game. You know how you draft dice, put them in a little stained glass window.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 dice that you don't draft, you draft 2 of them for yours. The other 2 go to the round track. That is the AI's score. So if you're putting like 6s and 5s there over 10 rounds, that's a ton of points.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's really hard, but it's fun.
That's rough. That sounds
Yeah.
rough. That's a sign of a good game.
It is,
when
right?
It's so hard.
Yeah.
It's a sign of a good game.
So you are a solo gamer.
Yes, I am.
How did you get into solo gaming? Can we talk a little bit about how you got to this point?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I started back around like 2014, 2015, right around the same time that I got diagnosed with lupus, which is an autoimmune disease. And it caused me to be in the house and just kind of nothing to do. I couldn't really go out, couldn't stand for long periods of time. And so I found that a person I was dating at the time had found a meetup of board gaming at Four Color. And then that's where I met you and a couple other friends. And so I started off as a multiplayer gamer and then slowly found out that there were solo modes attached. So I remember going to, I think it was Barnes & Noble, and seeing there was a game and it said 1 to 4 players. And I'm like, 1? This is possible? And so
do you remember what game that was?
I don't. It's so long ago.
Okay.
And yeah, I just remember thinking, like, I almost kind of laughed at it at first. I'm like, people are playing these games by themselves? Like, huh? Just because I had never heard of it before.
Yeah.
And my first solo game was Healthy Heart Hospital.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
Yeah.
Wait, Healthy Heart Hospital. Did you find that at Barnes & Noble?
I found it at Miniature Market.
Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't seem like the
No.
type of game I'd see at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I found it on Miniature Market. What drew me in was the medical theme. So anything like science, medical, that's like my thing.
Yeah.
And so, what a weird theme to be into, right? Like,
Well, especially since I'm assuming you're going to the hospital on a regular, and like now you want to play a hospital-themed
game. That's what my parents were saying. They're like, you live at the hospital and you're playing games where you're running a hospital. Make it make sense. And I'm like, I love it. And yeah, I just remember playing that game just over and over and over and over again.
Nice.
And I was like, man, I gotta find more. It's like I gotta find more, and so I did.
Nice.
And here I am. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So I mean, you know, you're diagnosed with lupus. And when I wrote I wrote an article about it. For those who just joined us, I wrote an article about Lexy. I interviewed her, got published in Geek and Sundry, just talking about her journey. So back, you were first diagnosed with lupus. You had no idea what was going on with you. You were just sick, right?
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it takes a really long time to get diagnosed, usually with like autoimmune diseases, especially lupus, because it copies so many other illnesses. And so there's so many diagnostics and like basically hoops that you have to jump through in order to receive a diagnosis. And a lot of lupus patients actually receive like the wrong diagnosis a couple of times before actually finding out that they have lupus, which was my case. So it took me almost 7 years.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, almost 7 years.
Wow.
In and out of emergency, in and out of urgent care, figuring out. And one day my legs literally just stopped working.
Nice.
And so I was like, yeah, this is a problem. Like this is much deeper than I had thought. So it literally took me like 5, almost 6 years to get diagnosed.
Wow.
And I almost gave up pursuing like a diagnosis. I was just like, oh, I'm just so sick of trying to figure out what's wrong.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then I remember when, you know, we did the article, you talked about how it was sort of like bittersweet finding out they had lupus. Because yes, you know what's wrong with you or what was going on with your health. At the same time, it was like, oh, it's lupus. So it was, you know, definitely bittersweet, right?
Yeah. So I remember being diagnosed and I cried. But you know, the doctor tried to comfort me thinking that I was like sad or that I thought my life was over. She's like, you're going to live a normal lifespan. You know, we just have to take care of your kidneys. And I'm like, no, it's not that. Like, it's just like almost 6 years of hearing that like it's in your head or, you know, it's not real just because you can't actually physically see it. Having that like validation, that medical validation of this is real. Like I can manage this. I can work with it. And like the more I know about it, the more I can plan for and account for the things that are not going how they should. Okay. So it was just it was a bittersweet moment for sure, but it was just a super big relief to finally have answers of treatment plan, medication.
Right. Oh, cool. Again, I'm glad you got that figured out because, you know, it led you to gaming and solo gaming in your case. As far as solo gaming, you know, let's talk about your favorites. What are some of your... Obviously, Healthy Heart Hospital was one.
Yes, that'll forever be a staple.
Yeah.
I love to this day Terraforming Mars.
Yes.
It's such a good one. It's so relaxing. It's like my calm place.
Nice.
I love Wingspan for sure. I still have yet to beat like the medium difficulty.
That's another tough AI.
It's so rough. And then I just talked about Everdell on my page. So the AI is named Rugwort, and I cannot beat the game on easy on the easiest mode there is, and I've tried over 10 times. Like it's all like at this point we got beef. Like at this point, like no. Yeah. So I look at that box and it's like. My feelings are hurt.
It's such a beautiful game too.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. So
nice.
it's difficult feeling violent while you're playing such a like calm, peaceful game. I'm like, oh, I want to beat this rat up. Like go to Chuck E. Cheese and take him out.
Nice. Have you been able to play Ark Nova yet?
I have, but not solo. So I was taught by a friend multiplayer.
Okay. It's good, right? I just played it for the first time, I think, last week or the week before, and just mind blown. And I was thinking, like, you would probably like it because it's sort of got that Terraforming Mars feel.
Yes.
Huge decks of cards. But, yeah, that one I want to play solo as well.
I do, too.
You know, because there's the one thing, too, about solo gaming. You know, you don't have to wait on people's turns, and they don't have to wait on you. Because I noticed, you know, as I'm playing, sometimes I just sort of get in my head. I'm like, oh, man, it's my turn, sorry. Whereas if I'm solo game, it don't matter.
You don't have to tell sorry to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I definitely want to play that on solo mode because I've only played it once and it was a learning game, so it was just kind of taking everything in. But when you get to solo any game, you're able to just, like you said, just take your time, sit down, unpack it,
right,
and just really see like where the designer was going with it, which I would love to see with Ark Nova. See what he was trying to put together.
Definitely. You know, jumping back a little bit, you know. When you were first diagnosed with lupus, you know, there were times when you had to stay at home, obviously, and just, rest and, get your strength back. Were you solo gaming then, or was it okay?
Oh yeah.
And how did that help you, not only mentally but physically, I guess, too, if you think about it? I mean, it's mentally mainly because your brain's working, obviously, but
right.
I don't know, did it spur anything physically or
So most definitely. So with having lupus, receiving the diagnosis, taking it all in, dealing with the misinformation about invisible illness, it gave me something to look forward to. It gave me something to think about as I was in bed, and it served as like a push. Like, okay, you've got to get out of the bed in order to play. So even if you can't stand, even if you can't go out, even if you can't go on these fun hikes you see everyone doing, it was just that push where it was like I could play in my pajamas and not have to worry about, it's like not have to worry about anybody else maintaining conversation if I didn't have the energy. Not to say that I don't love people, but it does take a lot of energy for sure.
Yeah.
And physically it caused me to want to show up to game nights, so it caused me to get out of the house.
Nice.
Which is I need the push.
Yeah.
Lupus or not, I need the push to get out of the house. I'm an extroverted introvert, so I could literally stay in the house forever.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, great. That's awesome. Let's check a chat real quick. See if there are any questions. Everyone have questions or comments, drop them in chat. We'll be happy to answer them as they come up here. Let me see. Big's first solo was Agricola. Nice. I don't think I've soloed Agricola yet. Let's see. Phantom Meeple, Healthy Heart Hospital. Sorry, you're in the wrong word. Square up.
Yeah,
we're talking about.
That's how I feel.
Blame Dr. Gregory House. It's never.
Everything but.
I did you watch House? Michelle was into that for a little while. I watched a few episodes.
Yeah, I know.
Bing or GB Glazer says your diagnosis story is so similar to my mother's lupus story. It's such a hard one to get right and can be so frustrating.
It does. Sorry for your mom. That's difficult.
I mean, I can't even imagine how frustrating it is, like telling doctors and nurses and all these people all these symptoms and everything, and they can't figure out. Like, was there? I mean, do you remember like what was the thing that they said? Oh, we need to look at this, and then that's where they figured it out.
Yeah, so they thought I had ALS, they thought I had MS, they thought I had anxiety, that was the big one. They're like, oh, you're just anxious, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Nothing is going wrong in my life, everything's calm, I'm good at managing stress, I practice self-care, like, I know when I'm anxious, and I'm definitely not anxious. That's
right.
Not it. But yeah, that's difficult. It's rough.
Yeah. Thank you again for joining us, folks. I am joined by my friend Lexy. I just dropped her link right there. She just started an Instagram now. She's already on Instagram, but she started this special account just for solo board game. It's called Alone, Not Lonely, and there's the link right there. Don't forget the underscores right before Alone and Not Lonely. She's dedicated it to solo board game because that's her jam. And the game we're going to play tonight is not a solo game, but it does have a solo mode. From our friends at Stonemeyer. I want to thank them for sending the game over. There's the game right here. We are playing Libertalia, Winds of Galecrest. And this is a new edition of the classic Libertalia, which, did you ever play that game?
I did not.
Did not. Okay. It was like, in board game terms, it's like ancient, right? It's like 8 years old or something like that. It's
so ancient.
Yeah, so ancient. I think because this is what, 2022. It's probably like 10 years old. Yeah, something like that. But basically what they've done is they updated the art, which is, much nicer art. Did, some new tokens, and they added. So normally in the first edition, they didn't have as many cards. I think they had, I don't know. Anyways, there's a deck of 40 cards here, folks. You get 40 characters, and Lexi and I have I've randomly chosen 6 that we're playing with, so we both have the same characters, these numbers. So basically, I just randomly chose them, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at these secretly and place one face down, and then reveal them and put them in order, and then we'll talk about the game as we go along. Basically, we're pirates on adventures. We have 3 voyages we're going to take. The first voyage is 4 days, second is 5 days, and the third is 6 days. And what we're doing is playing these rascally characters in our hands, and we're going to resolve their abilities, which is hopefully getting us loot from here. Day 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the different loot tokens. You'll see here. Let me zoom in on the board. Whoop. See how I did that? No hands? Is that great? Magic. These will tell you what they do. So this chest here at the end of your voyage, that's the anchor token or icon, you'll get $5 or 5 doubloons. We're gonna call them bucks because that's how we roll. We're Americans. Barrel gains you 1 reputation on the reputation track there. That resolves ties and you get $1 and so forth. I'm not gonna explain everyone. You'll see them. Let's go back to the regular view. Look, no hands again. After day 1, we discard our cards into the graveyard, and then we continue all 4 days and and then whatever cards are in the graveyard, they're out of the game. Now we're gonna have different cards because at the start of the next voyage, we're gonna get 6 more of these into our hand randomly. I'll randomly choose 6, and then Lexy will take the same 6. So we always have the same cards, but we're gonna play them at different times. Daryl B. Gaiman says Spanix has redeemed a 2 truths and a lie, and 2 truths and a lie. Would you happen to have one offhand that you could give to people?
Oh.
Think about that for a second. GB Glazer says, anyone know a pirate's favorite letter? Okay, so the obvious answer is R, but I don't think that's right. GB Glazer, what is a pirate's favorite letter? We'll wait for someone there. It is, oh no, is it really? It's not going to let me pop it up because it's got to be more than, why do I have this set up? And for me, how old was the pirate? Oh, C equals C. Thank you. Yeah, it's C. Favorite pirate. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the level of humor we have in the show. Sorry, Lex. I should have warned you. I didn't warn you because then you wouldn't have shown up. Here's another one. How old was the pirate at his birthday party? Phantom Meeple says, oh no. And actually, Spandex says, favorite letter of pirate is P because without it, they would just be irate.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah, wow.
I love it.
Spandex says, you're all wrong. Oh, okay, you're all wrong because of the P. What does it say? I'm 80. I'm 80. Oh.
Love it.
Oh, boys. You can't take a pirate from the sea. Oh, these are great. Okay, so 2 truths and a lie. We're going to have to hold off on that for now, folks. We're going to get into the game. Hang out with us. We're going to be playing some Libertalia Winds of Galecrest. So Lexy and I will take our first turn. So take your time. Go ahead and look at the characters, Lexy. We just set it up, folks. We have no idea what these characters are about. And here are the phases here. The different tokens, daytime, dusk, and nighttime. And then the anchor at the very end. Doubloons or bucks.
Cool.
Yeah. We're playing on the calm side of the board, folks. This is calm. The other side is stormy. You can also play with these. These will change all the loot tokens, or I mean the abilities here. But we're just playing the standard game. This is our first game. We'll play it like we're supposed to play it. First game. Okay.
The artwork is so cool.
Isn't it though? Yeah. We can totally show some of the artwork here. So here's the gambler. Oh, I get these are. I mean the art. They rethemed it. Excuse me. To like I think. They have some, like, some are humans, or are they all? No, they're all animals. Yeah, they're all animals. Look at, there's the mutineer. Oh, some kind of dragon or something. Do you have a favorite so far?
I like the apprentice.
The apprentice. Here's the apprentice. Yeah, fantastic art. And that's one thing that's totally different. They rethemed it to, like, these are like air pirates, I guess. We're in the winds.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're flying around. You can see the back of the card here. We are flying around in the sky. Oh, it's this way. Gil Goots is now. That's our buddy Gil. He's in the chat. Hi, Gil. Okay. So when it's talking about your ship, it just means your play area in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the front.
Okay, so just for so gameplay, we're gonna play our cards, and then we will go left to right, starting with the leftmost character. We go left to right, then on dusk we go right to left. Okay, and okay, I'll play this.
So
You ready?
ready.
And flip. 16 mutineer.
28 armor.
Okay, so I'm here. Now we have the midshipman. So let me zoom in on that. Oh, I didn't zoom in correctly. Maybe I'll have to fix this on the fly. So let's take a look at the Mutineer, folks, shall we? The Mutineer is a special part of the board only for 2 players. You see that right there. That means I'm going to go here, and I'm under 20.5, so I go to the left. Lexy is over 20.5, so she's on the right. Now, if I'm the only character here, that means I slot mine right here next to the Mutineer. And unfortunately, that's going to trigger something, which is... if a character is directly to the left of the midshipman, that character's opponent receive a loot token from this current day. So, Boo earns. Lexi, that means you get a loot token for free.
I'm going to go ahead and grab this hook.
Okay. And then now we go left to right. I am here. So this is the night, so I don't do anything. This is the dusk. Oh, okay. So dusk. Actually, you go ahead and put that token back. So we have no daytime abilities. Now, because Lexi's on the far right, she gets to do her night ability, which is, or dusk ability. Dusk comes before night. So starting with the rightmost character, Lexi, you will trigger, you will gain a loot token, if any, from this day.
Okay.
And then if you have any abilities, you can trigger those. And then that's it.
Cool. Okay, so... my guy is if you gain a saber or a hook token, I'm going to get 2 reputations. So I'm going to go for the hook to use that.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we started with some money based on our reputation, which was I did it randomly. So I have, I think, 9, and then I think you have 10.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yes.
Okay. So now you've gained that. You gain your loot token. Now you trigger your ability.
Okay. So I'm going to gain 2 reputation.
Yeah.
Are we the ones in the center?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're what? I'm the white one.
Okay.
And then you are, what color is that? Purple.
Yeah. So these slide.
Yep. Cool. Done. Now we do the midshipman. That's where you get a free loot token.
Oh.
Boo.
Let's see. We just have 2 mapped.
Legends in the house. Hi, Legends. Thanks for joining us. And James as well. Sorry, James. I thought I saw you earlier. I didn't mean not to say hi to you, friend, but good to have you here, friends.
I'm going to go ahead and take the map token.
Okay. And then my turn, I get a loot token. I obviously get the only one left, which is, what the heck is this? Amulet. Okay. That's going to go in front. Oops, let me back out there. Amulet there. And then I trigger my ability. Oh, no, I don't. It's nighttime. So now nighttime. I don't have a dusk ability. Lexi and I both have night abilities. So we can take these off the board here. And we do this simultaneously. So I'll do mine first. Discard the lowest ranking character in my ship, which may be the Mutineer, and then I gain $2. So I'm going to discard my lowest, the Apprentice. Goes into my graveyard, and I get $2. And what is your character?
Mine is gain $1 for each saber and each hook token in your ship.
Oh, nice. So how much do I owe you?
$1.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then you just take your character, put it in your graveyard, and we're done for that. Day 1.
Day 1.
Yeah, and we repeat.
Somebody asked spandex. So you each only get 1 token.
Loot token?
2.
Yeah, Lexi had 2 because her ability gave her an extra 1. Yeah, but normally you would just get 1 loot token. Okay, and then we do it again. Play a card.
Would you have to get rid of a card because it's in your ship? You got rid of a card from your hand.
Yeah, I discarded it. It said discard your lowest, so my lowest was the Apprentice, so I threw that out.
No, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't it be from...
Oh, from my ship.
From your ship, you wouldn't have to get rid of anything because it came from your hand, I think.
Yeah. Discard the lowest ranking character in your ship, which may be the Mutineer. Huh. Maybe. Maybe I told you wrong. Maybe your ship is your hand? I don't know. 2-player, end of... Okay, it should have it here. It talks about ships. Discard pile is the graveyard. Okay, reputation.
Because the ship was supposed to be, I think, your place, like what you've played, your play space.
Yeah, so I had played the Mutineer, and yeah, you're right. This was still in my hand. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Lexi. Yeah, so I still have a character, so that's cool. Yay. Churro Palace says, I can't recall Ruel. Did you try Lost Ruin? Yes, I've tried it many times. I've only played it solo, honestly. Have you played the Lost Ruins?
have.
So good, right?
So good.
Yeah, really good. Hero Power, that's our friend Oscar, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Scott O'Brien's here. Hi, Scott. I think Spanix is right. The midshipman removes the token, not receive it. Oh. Okay. The midshipman. If a character is directly, that's mine. That character's opponent removes. Oh, okay. So, Lexy, basically what you get to do, that first token, you get to remove it from play. You don't actually take it. So,
okay.
whichever one you want, just, yeah, put it back in the bag.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks. See, that's why I love our chat. They know games better than I do.
Oh my
so
goodness.
it's like, yeah, totally. I should just live stream every game I play and just have them teach it to me. And GB Laser, thank you. Yeah, I do not have anything in my ship right now. Thank you. Spanix and Sarge have been much clearer. I think yep. Lexi gets to remove one. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, friends. And then we go again. Day 2.
Cool.
So awesome streaming games.
It is. It's so cool.
Okay. Okay, I don't have that. Okay. I will play this one. Whoops. Spandex, we have 2 truths and a lie. We're gonna hold off on that. I owe you one, my friend, and hopefully we can get when Daryl comes back, because he's really good at those.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Slackfish. Slackfish says, crowdsourcing your rules is great, but I would be self-conscious about getting things wrong playing on stream. Yeah, I feel you on that for sure. Orange Crush is in the house. Hi, Orange Crush. Ready?
Ready.
Armorer.
The Mutineer.
Oh, well, so we played the same characters.
Just in reverse.
So now I'm going to go here and you will go here.
Awesome.
All right. So we resolve day abilities, no day abilities. And then we go right to left for the dusk. So what is, oh wait. Disarm the run items each player. Okay, so at first I gain a loot token. So I will gain the hook. Starting with the run, gain a loot token, and then if I have a dusk ability, that's the one that was like yours. If you gain a saber or hook, gain 2 reputation. So basically I go back over there. Thank you. And then now we do the midshipman. I will do this, you know, you're my opponent, and so blah, this goes back in the bag. And then you get that, and
take the map token.
Okay, and that's it. Yeah, okay, cool. It's like, okay, cool.
So straightforward.
Yeah, and that's your card in your graveyard, my graveyard. Okay, so are we going to play the same character this turn? That's the question. We've gotten basically to the same ones.
That's funny. Let's see here.
Oh, and then we have to, oh no, we trigger those at the end. Yeah. Okay, at the end of the 4th round, that's when we start looking at these and doing those abilities.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Trade character. Okay.
All right, I'll play this one. Ready?
Right.
Gambler. So this is interesting. So we're both going to be this side. Now we just look at the reputation, and that's going to break the tie, which is Lexy. So you will be placed further right of me.
Oh.
Wait, no.
Wait, no,
I am. Sorry,
would,
my bad. So, yeah. Okay. So left to right, go ahead and do your sun ability, your daytime ability.
Lose $1 for each of my loot tokens. So I have to pay 2.
So do I. Same thing. Okay. And then now right to left, I get a loot token. I'm going to select. Select another amulet.
Because we're on the right side, we don't get beat up by the midshipman?
Correct. Okay. He doesn't do anything.
Nice.
And then, so you take a loot token, and neither of us has dusk ability, so that'll be the end of the round.
Okay. I'm going to take the barrel here.
Okay. And the other one goes into the bag. Actually, yeah, I think so. And then what Spandex says, I actually find these tokens pretty good to distinguish when we played the blue, purple, red, green were okay for us. Yeah, as a colorblind player, I'm really conscious about this stuff. I mean, I can see they're different colors. I don't know if I can tell you which ones they are, but they definitely stand out to me. And also, Spandex says, I really want to play this game now, but crunching on work stuff now that our goblin is down for bed. Get some rest. Okay, and then we discard those cards to our graveyard, and we continue. So if you could just...
Yeah.
Thank you, Lexi. What cards are we going to play the same now? Let's try to play a different one. So what do we have coming? Okay.
So question, for the apprentice, when it says use this daytime ability of a character in your ship, which ones are technically considered?
Yeah, are we putting these into our... Let me see, when you're... Okay, so these characters don't go into the graveyard till the end of the voyage.
Got it.
Okay, so we play the exact same characters. Okay, cool. So I was thinking about playing the apprentice too. But I just said that just to throw you off now. Okay, I'm gonna play this.
Okay, let's see. Right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 2. Oh, we didn't play the same character. Okay, so the apprentice says use the daytime ability of a character on your ship. So I can do this one here, and again, it's always optional. You don't have to. It says lose $1 for each of your loot tokens. I'm not going to do that.
See, that's why I didn't play that card, was because I thought that I would have to pay it.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so that's
well, maybe we have to. Let me start with the person. Each activates their ability, if any. In each phase, you only activate your character, and you must activate all matching abilities unless they specifically state may. Oh, so it doesn't say may. I lose $2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. No, we're learning the game. That's great. Okay, so now go ahead and trigger the Necromancer.
Okay, so hers is discard a relic token from your ship. If you do, return a character from your graveyard to your ship.
Oh.
So there's no one in my graveyard, but I still have to get rid of one of these guys.
Now the relic, though, that relic, the specific relic token.
I see.
Right? Yeah. So
Okay.
you don't have to do it. Yeah. Okay. So now it's dusk time. We're going right to left. Now the midshipman is going to mess us up. So it's the character here. So if a character is directly to the left, their opponent gets to discard one of these tokens. I am going to discard. Which one don't I want you to have? Oh man, you're going to leave me that one. If you leave me that one, I'm going to get rid of this. Because that would hose me, because you're going to take the other one. Okay, so now right to left, Lexi will take a loot token. So what do we have? We have an amulet or a saber.
Or a saber. Okay, I'm going to go with the amulet.
Okay. I get the saber. We don't have any dusk abilities, so we just discard or put these onto our ship. And then that's the end of the voyage, folks. Let's go here. We did the night. There's nothing in the night phase, so anchor abilities. Activate all anchor abilities of your loot tokens and characters. So some of these characters. So I'll just do it one at a time real quick. Gambler, anchor, I gain $6. So that's done. No other anchors on my characters. So now I go to these abilities. Saber. Discard another player's character from the island. Now, am I supposed to be going first? Where's the after night phase? Proceed with the following steps. Activate all. Because I feel like I should be going last here. During the voyage, whenever you're distracted. Because this gives me an advantage if I go first. I almost feel like you should be going first because you're higher on the reputation track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I have my character would basically throw one of your characters off your ship.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah, it's this one. Let me see. Gain. It was this one here. Discard another player's character from the island. Wait, that's your ship, though.
But the island is there.
Oh, that was a... Okay, it's not going to trigger because neither of us picked the saber anyways. Okay. Or did I pick the saber right now? I just picked the saber, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Four.
So this would have been during the dusk phase. So that means the characters are still up there, and I would have kicked off one of you. What was the character? Was it the Necromancer?
Yes.
So basically, I kick them off the island.
Okay.
They go to, graveyard. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now we do this. I gain my $6 for that character, right? Did I gain that? No, I did not. Did I? I started with 9. I paid. Okay, I did. No, I had the 5. Okay, we're good. So that's done. No other anchors here. So now I'm going to anchor the hook, which is keep a character in your ship for the next voyage or gain $2. Ooh. I'm going to keep the apprentice. Okay, so I'm going to keep him. Goes back to my hand. And then I'm going to trigger the amulet twice. So gain $3. Twice is $6.
Very nice.
Thank you. That's it. These will go back into the bag in a second. And now, Lexi, you have yours. Now, my character's going there.
Okay, so the gambler is going to give me $6.
Nice. Hey, Jeff Bailey's in the house.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Jeff. And Deadpan as well. And Scrapping Kate. I was playing a game with my sister via Zoom and didn't catch the notification about this. I'm sad I missed the beginning. No worries, Scrapping Kate. There's a lot of similarities. We just finished the first voyage, but you're going to be able to learn the game during the second voyage, which is up right now. But we're finishing Lexi's first day here.
Yeah.
Or first voyage, so.
So those are all of my anchor abilities.
Okay.
These are going to go to the graveyard, right?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Ooh, so I'm gonna do the hook, keep a character in your ship for the next voyage. So I want to keep.
Or you can get $2.
Ooh. Okay. Discard the lowest ranking character in your ship.
Star Reapers, first time here. Thank you for joining us, friend.
So I'm gonna keep the armor. Move that back to my deck.
Bing, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate that.
The amulet is gonna give me $3 more.
Nice. Are these 3s? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The map for each set of 2. Oh, but I don't have a set, so does that just go?
Yeah, just goes away.
Just goes away, and then the barrel is going to give me $1.
Okay. And with the barrel, did you gain 1 reputation? I don't think you did.
Ooh.
Yeah. Go ahead and take a reputation.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Black Board Gaming, hey Dwayne, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. So we are at the end of our first voyage. Lexi's putting the loot back in the bag. Now what we do, Lexi, is count up your doubloons or your bucks.
Okay.
I got 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, and just store it in your chest.
10, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Wow, really? We're tied.
Chose all the same stuff.
I
And
know.
now we're tied.
So now what's funny is that if the game ended now, you would win because you're higher on the reputation track.
Oh, okay.
So we've discarded the loot, and then we give all the doubloons back into the general supply. And now I'm going to draw 6 more cards. Whatever cards you've kept, they stay there, and we're going to get 6 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. I've randomly chosen these. Number 39 and 40.
40,
26, 27,
26, and 27.
and then finally 13 and 21.
13 and 21. Cool.
Okay. I wanted to show some of the art. I mean, the characters are super cute, right?
Look at this guy. He
Yeah.
looks like rug work.
We're just talking about rug work, folks. You're going to get them right now. Where's that camera? My camera, this thing always dies on me. Okay. What was it, number 13?
Yeah.
Smuggler?
Oh,
no.
no. It was
21.
21.
Okay, there's Lexi's favorite right there, both.
Looks a little too close for me.
All right, so now, Lexi, if you could, go ahead and just randomly choose 3 tokens for each of these 5 days. Now it's a 5-day voyage, folks. A little longer, we're getting a little more experience, and we're adding these 6 cards that we just got to the ones that we have in our hand. And you can't see it right now, but our pugs are running around. They may join us on camera in just a minute, but we'll see. They may be a little shy. Scrapping Kate says, this is the first game I bought the metal coins for. That was a dangerous rabbit hole. Yeah, once you do, do you do metal coins?
Not yet. For that very reason.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
You do it once, and all of a sudden every game needs them now. It's like, oh, it's, yeah. Kate, I totally understand what you're saying.
Cool.
Yeah, do not do it, Lexy.
Stay away.
Stay away. Okay, so now this is neat because now Lex and I, we did play a bunch of the similar cards at the start, but I feel like now that we have more cards, plus the ones we kept from the last round, things are going to start to change up here. It's going to be really interesting. So we have all new characters, folks, so we're going to look at the cards real quick. Ooh.
Oh, how funny. Being 413. I'm too scared to go down that rabbit hole. My wallet already hurts when I see a new game. Yes.
That's so funny.
So relate.
Oh, by the way, we have a raid coming in. You haven't been part of a raid yet. So,
No.
Friends, thank you, Monique, Game Freak Girl, for raiding us. Folks, there's the raid helmet. This is the raid helmet.
How cute.
Friends, this is Tabletop Tonight. My name's Ruel. I'm joined by my friend Lexy tonight. Thank you for raiding Game Freak Geek Girl. Let us know what you're playing. We are playing Libertalia, the Winds of Galecrest from Stonemaier. Fun little pirate game. We're just in the second part of it, so we got 3 voyages. We've done the first one. Thank you for joining us, and let's get back to the game. All right, so now we choose a card. I'm still reading mine. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. So I sort of want this one. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, okay, the timing. Okay, I need which one?
Looking at the chat log again, I see something I really agree with. The games of the North Sea and West Kingdom metal coins are a must-have. That's the game that almost did it for me. Was Raiders. That was what made me almost get the coins.
Yeah, we got those coins, and yeah, they're
so
nice.
cool.
They are.
Looking.
Yeah, they are. I blame that on our buddy Daryl. He's the one that I played with his copy. He's like, I need those coins.
You have to have them. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play this one. Okay, ready and reveal. 26.
28.
Ooh, you just beat me. Okay, so we're both above the midshipman. Okay. So we don't have to trigger that person. So going left to right, there are no suns or daytime abilities. So now we go right to left. You will gain a loot token and then trigger a dusk ability, if any.
And you said going from left?
Right to left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and take a loot token.
I'm going to go ahead and grab the hook.
No! And then trigger your dusk ability, if any.
If you gain a saber or a hook token, gain 2 reputation.
Dang it.
I'm
Purple.
Ooh, so I get $1. It's once you've maxed out.
Oh, really? Oh, man. That's nice. Okay. And then I gain one of these. Can you read my... I can't read from here.
Definitely. Unless you first gain a hook token, gain a second loot token from the current day.
Okay, so I did not gain a hook, so that means I get an additional loot token, correct?
I think so, yeah.
All
Nice.
right. Boom. Cool. I thought it said I had to get a hook token.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that is the end. So let's see. If any loot tokens, put them back in the day. Okay. And then do we... Libertalia is for each day all player. Sorry, I'm checking this one rule here. If a character range then proceed with it, you like, do we actually move our characters off the island? So starting with the left on the island. So rightmost, so after dusk. Oh, okay. If your character is still on the island, place it face up on your ship in front of you. So now we put these in our ship.
Okay. These guys.
Okay. Thank you. And then we go to day 2 of our voyage. Monique. Richard. Hi, Richard. Richard Matney's in the house. Hey, how are you looking, Libertalia? Looking pretty good so far from our end. Spanik says, I think all of our metal coin upgrades are Stonemaier games. Yep. Scythe, Viticulture, Libertalia, and of course Charterstone comes with them. Yep. And Jeff says he has coins for about 10 of his games. Nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Oh, so we had a crate or a barrel. So when I got that, oh no, I got it. So it'll be the, I got the barrel and then I get 1 reputation. And then the saber, I discard another player's character from the island. This is where I'm trying to get the timing right. So you didn't have, this comes on your island after the dusk phase or after the night phase.
Oh, so you would have been able to get rid of it.
That's what I'm trying to think. If your character, okay, at the end of the dusk phase, if your character is still on the island, place it face up on here. So basically this trigger, no, you're safe. You're safe. If I would have played it, if there would have been a character previously there, then I would have taken it off.
Okay.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That I won't play. Okay, I'll play this one.
I forgot that it was a secret reveal, and I almost asked you, what number did you put?
Click the camel. How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Okay, and I have played already 27. Oh, 26. Okay, so Lexy will go first. We go left to right and trigger our sun abilities.
I don't have one.
Okay, what does mine say?
Yours says switch a loot token from the current day with one from the next day if possible.
Ooh. Let's see. You have a hook. I don't want you to get another hook. So what do I want? Do I want? And I'm gonna get first choice, which is nice.
Nice.
Okay. Could get another barrel. No, I like that amulet. That's like worth $3. Oh no, I've got to bring one over. What am I talking about? Darn it. This is a barrel. What's the map do?
For each set of 2, you get 7. For each set of 3, you're gonna get $12.
Ooh, there's a couple of them I'm gonna gamble. Yeah, hopefully I can get a map on the next couple of rounds here. Okay, so we've done our sun abilities. Now we go right to left and gain a token. I'm going to gain that map. Okay, and I have no dusk ability. Actually, do I do this one? Because I have a barrel. Dusk, gain a loot token vending from the character and or newly gained loot token. So it's not a, it was gained previously, so I don't trigger it again.
Okay.
Okay. Lexy will get to choose a token. Click the camel. Thank you for giving out that gift sub. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and do the barrel here.
Okay.
Which is gonna give me a reputation, but because I'm already there, it's gonna give me
Yeah,
$1.
making that money.
Thank you.
Nice. All right, and then we bring our characters to our ships. Thank you. And this goes back in the bag. Day 3 of 5. Thank you again for joining us, folks. My name is Ruel, hanging out with my friend Lexy. This is Tabletop tonight. We are playing Libertalia, Winds of Galecrest, now available from Stonemaier. I want to thank Jamie Segmar for sending a copy over for us to check out. It's really cool. And for those of you just joining us, Lexi and I, we just play our cards simultaneously, and then we're going to put them on the island there and resolve in ascending order, and then going right to left, we're going to do some other abilities and stuff. So, where am I at? I'm there. What do I want to do? Game Free Geek Girl says, can we get a close up on Lexi's nails?
Oh my goodness.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Here, I'll
So cool.
zoom in here. There you go. Look at those, folks.
I do them myself. It was a quarantine skill that I had learned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Game Free Geek Girl's great. Monique, we love Monique. Thanks, Monique.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Collect Account says, I'm going to have to bust out my old Libertalia. Nice. Game Free Geek Girl, I don't know if they've kept the celebrity cameo on this one, honestly. This first time I cracked it out, I'll show you what our friend Monique, Game Free Geek Girl, says. It says, OMG, perfect in regards to your names.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
2.
39.
Oh, darn it. So that means I'm going to go here. Okay. First, we go left to right. Apprentice, use the Sun ability, the daytime ability, of any character on your ship. I'm going to use this one. Switch a loot token from the current day with one from the next day, if possible.
Ooh.
So I'm going to exchange. Let's see. What I don't want you to get that second hook. Because the hook, what is it again? It's like a bunch of money, isn't it, or
It's
something?
going to give me $1 per hook I have at the night phase.
Ooh, don't want that. Sabers, discard stuff. A barrel is this. I want to. You know, I'm going to put a treasure chest out there. We'll see if we can tempt you with one of these here. Oh no, what is the relic? Ooh.
Lose $3.
Okay, I don't want that. Because I'm going last.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So then we go this way, and then your captain triggers.
Okay, so the captain says, advance to the rightmost space on the reputation track, lose $1 for each position gained this way. I'm already
Yep.
there.
So you don't get hurt. Now we go right to left. It is dusk. So you first get a loot token, then do any dusk abilities.
Okay, so question. So if I get rid of your character from the island, does that mean you don't get anything as far as a token?
I will still get the token. I just don't get to do ability of my character.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see.
By the way, Monique says, I love doing my nails and those look amazing.
Oh, thank you so much, Monique. I appreciate that. It takes a lot of time, so thank you so much. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for the chest.
Okay. That means I can get the barrel. Yep. Get the barrel. And then I can do this ability because now it's the dusk phase. So do you have any dusk abilities you want to take care of?
I don't think so. Oh,
that was from previous.
That was from previous. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
what about your cook? Does that trigger?
Unless you first gain a hook token, but I did not.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gain 1 reputation, so I go up there.
Oh.
Yay. And then I've taken my token. That one goes back in the bag. And then our characters go to our ships.
Okay.
All right, and we're on day 4 and of 5.
Doesn't the governor look like? Oh, do we not have the same cards?
Oh no, we do have the government. Yeah.
Right? Doesn't he look like Thanos?
Yeah, I was just gonna. That's good. Let me see if I can get the close up. Yeah, does that look like Thanos, folks? Lexy says it does. I think it does too. That looks like Thanos.
He's less purple, but.
Okay, so we have 2 days left in this voyage, so 2 of these cards are gonna be played. Oh, is that the one I'm? Oh shoot. I'm gonna play this one here. Monique says, I think of the gorilla from Overwatch, Winston.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So we play the same character, folks. If you do that, then we go to the tie, which is I would be higher on the reputation check. So left to right, which actually hurts me because I'm next to the midshipman now.
Oh.
Okay, but you will go first.
Okay.
So gain a loot token from the current day, then place a smuggler into your ship.
Perfect. So I'm gonna
That's funny.
snag that.
Yep.
Hook, and then he goes here.
Yep. And I'm gonna grab that map. That goes there. And then midshipman basically just discards this. Okay, and that's the end of that. We have one final day here, folks. Oh, are you gonna play Thanos?
That's funny. And even look at his ability too. Discard all characters from your ship.
That's so Thanos.
That is.
Yeah.
That's what that was supposed to be.
That's definitely Thanos. Look, discard all characters from your ship, gain 1 reputation. So basically, the governor does the snap.
That's cute.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, do I do that? No, I can't do that. I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Bing says, back in college nearly 20 years ago, I had the username Thanos when we played video games. I didn't know about the Marvel character. I made the name from Greek. Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
And Monique says, oh, snap. Perfect. Ready? 21?
30.
Okay, so we're both ascended of the midshipman. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, my ability says gain $2 for each character on my ship with a rank lower than 21, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 2 of them, so $4.
Nice.
Okay, and then it goes to Lexy.
So the merchant says discard either 1, 2, or 3 identical loot tokens from your ship to gain $1, $4, or $9.
Ooh.
So I think I'm gonna get rid of. So if I hold on to these, they're gonna give me $1 each. But if I get rid of 2 there, I'm gonna get $4.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We're gonna
Nice.
do that.
3 and 4 for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Trio Power says, have a good night. Hopefully I see you at the store on Thursday, Lexi. Take care, guys. Thanks, Trio Power. And then those go to our ships. Those characters there. So this one. And we go to the final day of voyage to day 5.
Day 5. Ooh, look what's waiting for us.
Ooh, relics.
Lose $3 for each of them.
Yikes.
No.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's $3, really? No, it's $3 off this. It doesn't. Once it's in a chest, they can't touch it.
Perfect.
So, and you can't go below. You would just lose whatever you have if you get multiples of those. But
okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Ready?
Thanos.
That's funny. No.
Okay, The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. Is it?
Your.
Okay.
Yeah.
So use the daytime ability of a character in your ship. So I am going to do use the smuggler, gain a loot token from the current day, then place the smuggler in your ship.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and.
Oh. Nice.
And then
She did it.
he comes back.
Okay. And the governor says, you just discard all characters from your ship, gain 1 reputation for each character. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 5 reputation. I'm already maxed out, so I get $5. Nice. Okay. And that's the end of the day. Oh wait, I'm still on the island, so I would get one of these relics. Thank you.
Aww.
I lose
$3.
$3. So let's see, $3. 1, 2, 3. This is 3. Okay. So we should do the end of the round stuff. End of the voyage. So end of voyage. Activate anchor abilities. So I activated the relic. I lose $3. The saber. Oh, I could have been discarding cards from your island. Darn it. I've got 2 barrels, so I got $2. 1, 2. And I have 2 maps. And what is that again? 7?
Yeah, $7.
All right, $7. And Lexi, what do you have left?
Oh, okay. So we're doing the nighttime, right?
Yep,
Okay.
the anchors.
Oh, the anchors.
Yeah. End of the voyage is anchors.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't have any anchors
Okay.
there. The
Get
chest
these out of the way.
is going to give me $5.
Nice.
The map I don't have a set, so it gives
Okay.
me nothing. And then the barrel is going to give me $1 more.
Okay. These go back in the bag. this goes in the graveyard. And then all your bucks go stored in your treasure chest. So I've got 15, so I just added that. So 34.
6.
Yeah. Game Free Geek Girl says Thanos is the Uno of Libertalia. Yeah, totally. Okay.
Oh, is this mine?
Yeah, so 6 more.
Oh, how funny. Okay.
So I'm shuffling up these, and then we're going to draw 6 more, and it'll be the final day, folks. 4, 5, 6. Okay, the numbers, Lexi, for our final round that we're going to add.
I feel like you're announcing like the lottery number.
Totally right. Get your tickets ready. The winning numbers are 3, 8, 9.
3, 8, 9.
14.
14.
31.
31.
And 37.
57.
Okay, so this is it, folks. Lexi, would you like to fill up the loot tokens? So 3 for each. And we're doing 6 days. So I like how it progresses. Like, you know, you progress, so you get more cards and you get more chances at loot. Ooh, maps.
I missed the Powerball number from Jeff. That's funny.
Ooh. Have we been at the during the night phase? Have we been activating the night phase on our ship cards? I think we forgot.
I think we have.
We have.
We did the first round.
In the second round, we forgot.
And I think we forgot.
Okay.
But we neither of us did it. So.
Okay. Okay. It's fair. Ooh. That's interesting. I think that's what I'm going to play. I'm not sure yet. Richard says, we need some pirate music. What is up with this put to sleep stuff? This is like the copyright free music. I couldn't find any pirate copy. Maybe y'all can check and sing some sea shanties that TVD recommends. 31.
Number 8.
Let's play that.
Oh.
Wow. 31. Okay.
No.
Left to right, any sun abilities goes to mine. Return a character from your graveyard to your hand without revealing it. I like that one. So I'm going to which is the one I want. This is the one I think I want to do. I don't reveal which one I get back to my hand. Okay, so that's it. Now we do the dusk phase. It'll go right to left, so I'm going to grab a map. This guy triggers if a character is directly to the left of this midshipman, that character's opponent, which is me.
Oh.
I think I'll get rid of this one. Sorry, Lexi. Lexi gets a relic. Okay, and then we bring these into our ships. Thank you. And we continue. I really like the flow of this game. This is a really straightforward thing, but you got that sort of like, you know, you're trying to outthink your opponent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I like.
I do like it.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, Richard. Yo ho, a pirate's life by me.
When does night phase happen?
Night phase. So now that so we did the dusk phase, and then the night phase happens simultaneously after the dusk phase. But this wouldn't have triggered because it was still on the island.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Now.
So this round it will.
This round it will. Yes,
okay,
correct.
I see.
Yep. All good.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure. I'm
Yes.
rethinking it. I'm rethinking it.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And reveal. 27.
31.
Okay. So we discard that or disregard that. So now I say switch a loot token from the current day with one from the next day if possible.
That's like your favorite ability.
Yeah, that's the one I brought back from the graveyard.
Oh my goodness.
So the thing is though, if I make the switch here for this, I was hoping to put the relic there and forcing you to take it, but that's not gonna happen. So
yes.
What do you have? You have a relic now. Do I? Okay, we'll switch the saber for this, the barrel. Okay, and then you trigger your daytime ability.
Return a character from your graveyard to your hand without revealing it.
Okay. And while you look at that, we'll say Bing says Thanos is the Greek word for immortal. Okay, that makes sense. A slight variation of the ending of the Greek word, or Thanatos, which makes it mean mortal or death. Oh, interesting. Hey, Blackboard Game says, why did the pirate not take a bath before he walked the plank? Anyone know the answer to that? We're going to put that up on screen. And actually, now this is not working. There it is. And Lexy, now you go right to left. You will gain a loot token and then do any dusk ability.
Okay. Let's take the barrel here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and the barrel?
It's going to give me 1 reputation.
Dang it. Okay. The hook, okay, so the hook really does nothing on the third voyage, because keep a character in your ship for the next voyage, which you don't want, because this is the final voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Or gain, $2 would be cool.
$2.
But I want that chest, that's $5.
$5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to the bag. I wonder where we're supposed to bring those back to the bag. Maybe they're supposed to stay there.
Out on the board?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's all good. Okay, characters back to their ships.
Oh.
Okay. What is the answer to that one, Blackboard Gaming? Let's see. Why did the pirate not take a bath before he walked the plank? And we'll move on to day 3.
Oh, night abilities?
Oh, night ability. Sorry. Yeah, what's your night ability?
$1.
Dang it. Nice.
I've been waiting on that $1. On my $1.
It could be the one that wins you the game.
Right?
We shall see. Ooh. Oh, put that there. What is the answer? Blackboard. Oh, the answer is he would just wash up on shore anyway. Oh,
Love it.
nice.
That's funny.
Spandex, here's what they thought of it. Boo. Full grown. Yeah, I agree. Full grown, excellent work for sure. Mrs. Gav liked it as well. Mrs. Gav 2020, Michelle in the other room, working and lurking. Ready?
Yes.
8 or 9.
Number 3.
Ooh, 3. Oh, what's the beggar? I forgot what that one was.
So he allows me. The owner of the rightmost card on the island gives you $2 and gains 1 reputation.
Oh.
Oh, but you don't have any money.
Yeah. So.
Oh, how funny! And you still get your reputation. What a dodo!
Wow. No. Place it back. The owner of the rightmost character gives you. Oh, and gains. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
It's like a trade.
Yeah. Okay. Stowaway. Gain 1 random loot token from the bag. If it has a dusk ability, resolve it immediately. So 1 random token. It is the amulet. Nope. No dusk. So that's it. Now the midshipments, we go here right to left. Midshipman, if a character is directly, so now you get to.
But then it's to discard the card. after you draw your.
Oh,
Yeah.
after I draw it. Okay, so I'm gone.
Right.
Yep.
Then discard the stowaway. Discard is in.
Graveyard. Yep.
Okay.
So there is no character here. You're over here, so that doesn't affect you. So, wow, I don't get a. Oh, because I already got a token. That's why.
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
So you get your choice.
Oh.
Very nice.
Options. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go with the map.
Oh, okay. And then you get your beggar back to your ship, and then we go next round, which is day 4.
Oh, night phase. I'm gonna get my.
Oh, night phase. Sorry, yeah.
Right,
Oh,
get
I
my
keep
dollar.
forgetting. Nice. Yeah, don't lose that dollar.
He's like, and the next day. Do I get rid of?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, play that one. 37.
40.
Oh, governor! Darn it, Thanos. Okay, so I'll just read mine. Mine's a nighttime phase one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the governor, he says discard all characters from your ship. Gain 1 reputation for each character discarded in this way. So I'm
Nice.
getting rid of all 3. And it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. So they need $2 for the $2.
Very nice. This featured chat thing always breaks down on me. Anyways, so
The wind nymph is if you're the only player with the wind nymph in your ship, gain $2. Otherwise, discard all copies of it from all ships, including yours.
oh, okay. So that doesn't trigger now. We're in the dusk phase, so right to left, you will get your share, your choice of token.
Oh.
Loot token. No. Well,
Oh.
this sucks because I have to take this one. This one is a bad one. And then we do the dusk ability of the saber, which is discard another player's character from the. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I can discard that. That's all right. And then I do the night action, which is now. If you're the only player with the wind nymph in the ship, gain $2. And then otherwise, no. Put it there. 2 days left, Lexi. What are we gonna do?
Oh no.
Okay. Let me check final scoring. Final scoring after then, you just whoever has the highest score on their dial wins. That's it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. If there's a tie, the highest reputation is the winner.
Okay.
So that's easy. Some interesting choices here. I don't know which one to do. I think I'll do this one. And bodyguard. Okay. Okay, bodyguard. Discard all saber and hook tokens from the current day. Gain $2 for each token. So that $2. Oh no, I know which one I'm going to end up with. This sucks.
Oh.
Okay. Now right to left, it's dusk. Go ahead and take your loot token. Oh, actually, this is funny. So midshipman says if there's a character directly to the left of that, which is me, you get to remove a token from the current day.
Oh, how sad.
No. You would get this first because right to left, and we're on dusk. So you get your token. Now you get to discard one from here, and so basically, I'm gonna get nothing.
Oh.
Boo earns. That's all good. Okay, this goes back. Final day, Lexi. This is it.
Final day.
You don't have any night abilities, right?
I do. Oh. From the one I just played, yeah. If I'm the only one with it. Oh, you have it in your ship.
I do, yeah. So what happens?
Otherwise, discard all copies of it from all ships, including yours.
Oh, okay.
Sad.
Bummer. Okay, final turn of the game, folks, and then we look and see what happens and That'll be it. All right, like this. 30.
27.
Okay.
Trying to play my highest.
Okay. Night, James. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, my friend. Left to right. Let's go with the Watchmen.
Lexy, don't buy it. It's an act from Spandex 3000.
Oh, wow. Bing says, after a month of looting, a pirate ship was homeward bound loaded with treasure. When all of a sudden they saw a Spanish warship quickly approaching, crew was panicked. The first mate asked the captain what to do. The captain said, bring me my red shirt. He put it on and led the pirates to victory. The following day, they saw 2 Spanish warships approaching. Their crew started to panic again. The first mate ran to the captain. The captain again asked for his red shirt. What do we... I totally missed the context of this. Is this just a story? Okay. Well, let's play our final card. Or did we... No, we do this first. You will go first with your Watchman.
Okay. Switch a loot token from the current day from a future day if possible, but it's not possible.
Okay.
I was just trying to play to go high.
To go
my
high.
Highest card, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Because you want the hook? No, the war chest, the chest. What am I talking about?
I
Or
did, and then I just didn't want to get beat up.
Okay. What's mine say for the merchant?
Discard either 1, 2, or 3 identical loot tokens from your ship to gain $1, $4, or $9.
I'll discard the saber for 1.
Okay.
Okay, and then right to left, it's dusk. You get your thing, so I'm gonna get this one, and this one goes away. And now is the end of voyage. Great job, Lexy. Let's look at what we do the end of the voyage, which is right there. Activate anchor abilities. None of my characters have them.
Yeah, I don't have anybody.
And then I have 2 chests for $10.
Nice.
Okay. Do you have a chest?
I have 1.
5.
Thank you.
Welcome. I have 1 map that gets me nothing.
Oh, I have 2 maps. It's gonna give me 7.
Nice. 6, 7. Whoops.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Hooks. No.
None.
Sabers.
No.
Amulets. Hey, I got 1 for 3.
Ooh.
Cool. And you got your maps. Barrels.
I have 2, so I'm gonna get $2.
$2.
Thank you.
Okay. And unfortunately, relics. Lose $3. Yeah.
Just my 3.
Now, I don't think you gained a reputation on one of those, at least one of your barrels.
I did not.
Okay.
I forgot.
So go ahead. So you get another 1. I'm going to say 2. You probably didn't.
Just do the 1. Let's do the 1 because I can't remember.
That's fair. Okay. You taking care of all your tokens?
Yeah.
Okay, then we just add all this to our final score. 10. And 19. Yep, 19. Again, you put it on the red shirt and going to look at victory that next time. Red shirt. The captain replied that he wears a red shirt in battle, so if he were to be shot, his crew wouldn't see him bleed and lose heart. Oh, interesting. Okay. Following day, they looked back and saw the whole Spanish armada quickly catching up to them. First mate ran to Captain. Captain, should I get the red shirt? Captain replied, no, bring me my brown pants. Good payoff. I like that. Thank you, Bing.
Oh my goodness.
Did you add to your chest?
Yes.
And what was your final score?
97.
Wait, 97? What?
I think so.
I had 53. What?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. That's all I had? Wait, really?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. You crushed me.
Was I cheating? Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, and we heard the pugs in the background barking. Wow. Well done, Lexy.
That makes me worried. Maybe I did something wrong.
I don't know. Did you spin something? Like, did you turn something wrong? Or I don't know.
You'll have to watch it back.
We're gonna have to watch the VOD.
We have to watch it back to catch me cheating.
Yeah. Hey, there's the pug right here. Let's bring up baby dog. Oh, sorry, Mookie. Here's Mookie, folks. Hi, Mooks. Meeple's in the other room. Mookie just wanted to say hi to everyone.
Oh.
He was barking at Lexy earlier. Y'all are friends now, huh?
We're pals.
Yeah.
Hi, boys.
All right.
Little face.
Hey, okay, buddy. We're gonna let you down. Okay. Good boy. So that's it. That was Libertalia. I really like this game. I think it's really clever. I don't remember what it, I mean, I know that they have a bunch more new cards because there weren't this many cards. There was maybe half of these in the original game.
Okay.
So I think it's really cool. I love the art. I think the art is fantastic. Thanos and all the other characters and stuff. But yeah, Pug Time. Thank you, friends. Loved all the jokes. Lexy, thank you for joining me tonight. This has been a lot of fun. How do you feel? Your first live stream, you got it out of the way?
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Okay.
I was like feeling way self-conscious and like nervous about it.
Yeah,
but actually, once you like get into the game, you're like, okay,
it's like game night, but with our friends online, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Thanks again, Lexi. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you, friends, for watching. Thank you so much. I'm going to be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. I've got a stream with John Book of Nerds on his channel at 10 a.m. and then at 7 p.m. Pacific back here on my channel. We're going to figure out what game we're going to play, and then that'll be it. But again, thanks for everyone for the gift subs and everything, and the follows and everything else. We really appreciate you. Hispanic says, thanks, Lexi, and congrats.
Aww.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Blackboard Gaming. I'm going to find someone to raid, and then we're going to pass the party on over. Let me see. Who can we raid? Who can we raid now? Let's see. Bonds is there? Maybe Bonds. Oh, Brain Jar's playing. Let me see what. Yeah, we raided Bonds like last week. Let's raid Brain Jar this week or today. And Lexi, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I loved it. I'm curious to see how the AI works and the.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as far as solo gaming, you know, there isn't a solo game like all Stonemaier. They have an AI or an Automa. You know, maybe I'll let you borrow it. You could, you know, let me know what you think about it. Cool.
How exciting.
Okay, so let me find Brain in a Jar, Casey and Miguel. They are awesome people. Brain in. There she is. We're going to raid Brain in a Jar. They're playing some board games. And please show them some love. Tell them we said hello. And until next time, friends, stick around for the raid. Until next time, have a great night. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.